Before we do the last song, I want to say a few thank yous. I want to thank the sound crew. Everybody led by Jason Kenny. I want to thank the finance department for letting us use this space. And you know, the sound's going to be even better next year. So thank you to all those who donated. Thank you to all those who donated to the so I'd now like to thank you, well, a few more people actually. First of all, I'd like to thank the 3 coax mums, roadie mums, as they call themselves. And so I have a little something for them here. And if they could come up, I'd like to hear it for Susan Romanchek, Denise Bunny, and Anne Dunham. Wow. She'll still be here, so she will be here next week. Okay. Now this is the bittersweet moment where we say goodbye to. Actually, before we say goodbye, let's actually say hello to the people who are still here. So I'd like you to put your hands together to appreciate each one of these guys who put in a heck of a lot of work for this band this year. We'll start with the freshmen, and we'll start with a very talented guitarist, iPad player, and also singer and songwriter in the making, Kenzie Wilkins. I'm not sure if the next young lady has written her own song, but we're looking forward to it, and we can't wait, because when she sings them, they'll be dynamite. Freshman Alondra Areola. Next we have 3 sophomores in the band, and this is the first year singing in the band for an amazing talent. She's sung in all the musicals and she's in Vox, and she's just got an amazing voice. Look forward to the next 2 years. Ellie Niebly. Her solo is coming right up, so be ready for that. It's going to be awesome. And then we have an amazing drummer. Very steady tempo, very committed to the band, keeps the songs all running very efficiently. What they always say about a drummer, you don't notice him. Well, if you don't notice him, it means he's a really good drummer. So that's the case with Jimmy Kresminski. Next we move to juniors, and first we have also an amazing talent. Bree, sorry, I was going in the opposite order. You know, I forget that Bree is a sophomore because he's so talented, and I thought that he was a junior. Or maybe I thought that he was his brother. In any case, because you guys don't. Anyway, so Bree has been amazing for coax this year because he kind of didn't join the band at the beginning of the year, and then he filled in for us, and he's been kind of a guest there, and he had to fill in for us again tonight. He's been an amazing asset to the band. Next year, he'll be a fully fledged member, and I can't wait to hear what he's doing. It's really cool. And now to the juniors. Stick to the script, Mr. Ryder. Okay, so our first year junior in the band this year was Josh Lamb, who has done an amazing job. Keyboards, he's learning guitar. And also an amazing vocalist for the Let It Go song, which was amazing. Now a guy with multi-talents. Is a very sweet singer and also a very accomplished drummer who's come a long way in the 2 years he's been in the band. Alex Wang. Aretha wannabe, with an amazing voice. She has as much soul as you can possibly wish for in a thorax concert, and that's Kendall Logan. Okay, and now this is possibly the guy who has the most fun on stage of anybody you've ever seen. Doesn't really matter what he's doing. He's just jumping around looking like he's really into it. He has the best guitar face I've ever seen. That's William One. Let's see the guitar face. There's the guitar face. Right. And then another guy who has worked incredibly hard on becoming an amazing saxophone player. He also sings. He didn't sing a lot tonight. He's going to sing in the next song as well. And this is Marcus Koppenhofer. And he's not wearing his pink suit tonight. Well, usually he wears a pink suit, but sorry, purple. Okay. Actually, I want it to be pink. That's why. And now we get to the bittersweet moment, because have I forgotten anybody from the juniors? No, I haven't. All right. So let's start in order of seniority. Actually, I'll start with a guy who's not here tonight because he's just arrived in Argentina. And this is John Dwyer. And I'd like to salute him because the band has had some ups and downs this year. And John was somebody who really stepped in and took control, did a lot of work organizing behind the scenes. Have I gone? No, I'm back again. I'm ready to project if there's no microphone. And so John Dwyer did a lot of work behind the scenes, and we're sorry he can't be here tonight, but he was an amazing guitarist and he came a long way. So let's hear it for John Dwyer. And now we'll go in order of how many years they've been here. The first guy is a one-year senior. I can't believe he's only been in the band 1 year. He should have been in it longer, but his talent surfaced at the talent show last year, and I said, "You're in the band next year." And he was, and he just took us away to another world with his soulful singing tonight. Amazing, Land of Rice. 2-year senior. This young lady has grown in confidence as a musician, unbelievably, in the 2 years she's been in the band. And she now is an amazing singer and guitar player, and she also writes her own music. And so let's hear it for Julia Jürgen. And now we go to the 3-year seniors, and I don't know which order to do this in because they're both amazing. And so let's start with Daniel. I knew that Daniel existed tonight, and I was hoping that he was going to try out, and he did, and then he did. He blew our minds with singing the Bruce Springsteen song and all those amazing songs a couple of years ago. Bad Company and all that stuff. Yeah, and so he's come a huge distance. He's going to be majoring in voice at Northwestern next year, and so we're going to really miss him next year. Let's hear it for Daniel Bunny. Now, if ever there was a guy who was irreplaceable, this is it. Because you maybe don't know how much this guy has put into work for coax part. Because you see him do a flamboyant solo, and every now and then, and everyone goes boom. But he actually is our musical director behind the scenes. He's the guru. He understands music. He understands how the chords fit together. He's just contributed so much, and it's going to be tough to say goodbye to Boom. So let's hear it for Boom. I should have been giving out their gifts, but I'm going to do them all at the end. So, you're going to get it. Just wait a second. All right. So that's the 3-year seniors. Now we get to 2 4-year seniors. And the first one is a guy who has progressed as a musician just like you wouldn't believe. I remember him playing Procol Harum, I think in his freshman year. Whiter Shade of Pale, and that was awesome, but he's done a lot of amazing stuff since then. And he's also one of our most versatile guys because he plays bass guitar, keyboard, harmonica, and whatever else. He even played drums in a couple of songs, I think, in his first year. So he's Mr. Versatility. Let's hear it for Grant Exton. And finally, here's a guy who's been in the band, and his brother was in the band before then. He sings, he plays guitar, he's played drums like you wouldn't believe. He's technically an amazing drummer who does complex rhythms. He's contributed to the band, and he's been the guy I can really rely on for 4 years. And we're really going to miss him, and also the entire Romanchek family. Dean Romanchek. So one more big hand for all the seniors.
Mr. Ryder. Hey, Mike. There we go. So we actually have a gift for you, Mr. Ryder, because you mean so much to us, and we've gone through hell a lot, and we've always stuck together. There's been some times it's been hard, but we've done a lot with the band. This is not for me personally, for my brother, and I've grown exponentially as a musician, and I wouldn't have it without coax. So from the bottom of my heart, for all the seniors, thank you very much.
You know what they say is that in rock and roll, you need to go through a little suffering for the music to come out, and that's what's happened tonight. It's been truly amazing, so big hand for everybody. And so, we're going to do the impossible to finish up. We're going to do a Queen song, and this is called Somebody to Love, so everybody to your positions.